Good morning, class. So in last session we have studied about different types of keyboards and how the keyboard function works. So today we study the session second, which is user experience. So here in touch typing, first of all we will understand what is touch typing is. Touch typing is a method of typing without the use of a sense of a sight, simply by feeling the keyboard. It means without seeing on the keyboard, we have to type by seeing on the screen. So let's discuss different home row keys. So first of all, what do you mean by home row key? Home row key is a key which the hand placed at the starting location. So home row keys from the left for the left hand are ASDF keys, and for the right hand is JKL. The key to become comfortable with touch typing is to get the placement of finger correctly. As a typist, one should be able to place finger correctly every time the hand is taken off the keyboard using mouse or for any other reason. On some of the modern keyboard, the key F and J have a raised bar or the dead dot to help the typist maintain the recovery, the correct finger position without having to look at the keys. By that particular raised bar or dot sign, we can identify the home row keys. Regular practice is an imperative to improve typing speed. Generally, anything above 60 words per minute is considered a good typing speed. So let's discuss further. Now we studied about the different stages of touch typing. So there are 3 stages. Stage 1. This includes learning the home row of a keyboard. The row begins with the capital lock key. It is important that you memorize these keys and do not look at the key. This is followed by learning the lower upper row above the home row, including the uppercase letter and the special symbols. Now stage 2. Here in stage 2, it actually involves memorize frequent use syllables and type word containing these syllables. So first of all in stage 1, we actually learn the home row key and all the alphabets which actually given in the keyboard. In stage 2, we memorize all the things which actually we have in syllabus and the type words which contain in the syllabus. And last is your stage 3. In stage 3, there is all about practicing typing to enhance the skill required. So in stage 3, we have only practice the whole syllabus again and again so that we get our skills enhanced and we get the perfect typing speed which we want. So next are the few tips for touch typing. Let's start with hand position on keyboard. Color coding show which finger should be pressed by each key. So here are in figure 2.4 you can see hand and finger positions. So the left index finger is reserved for all the red keys, which is 4, 5, RT, F, G, VB. We always have to press these finger with our left index key, and the right index finger is reserved for the green keys, which is 6, 7, Y, U, H, J and NM. So these key we always have to press with our right index finger. On a quadri keyboard, FDSA aligned to the left hand and JKL aligned to the right hand. These are the home row keys. These keys represent the base position, which means every time you lift or move your hand, try to return to the finger to the base position. Use the projection on the F and J keys to do that. We have learned before that by the raise bar and dot sign we can identify, and by that help we can back our finger on the base positions. The base positions on the numeric keypad is the number 5 key. So on the numeric keypad also there is a base position which is number 5 key. So we always have to press number 5 from the middle finger, number 4 for the index finger and number 6 for the ring finger. The numeric pad simplifies and speed up the numerical data input. And last, you always have to use your little finger to hold the shift key. We always, from today only, we start doing practices that we always used these finger for the given keyboard numbers or keyboards keys. So We always use little finger to hold the shift key and type the character with the other hand when you need uppercase alphabets or symbol on the key like @ $. Now we studied about the different postures while typing, that what is the best posture for typing and for our body also, so that we did not get tired while typing if we are typing for long. First, feet and legs. Sit up straight and keep your feet flat on the floor. Avoid tucking your legs beneath you and extended them forward. So we always have to sit straight and our feet always touch the floor. Next is arms. Adjust your chair and keyboard height so that your elbow are at the 90-degree angle and your arms are close to your sides. Screen distance. There should be at least 50 to 80 centimeter of distance between your eye and a screen. Wrist and hands. Keep wrist straight and finger curved over the keys with thumb hanging near the spacebar. And yes, one more thing, we always have to press spacebar with our thumb. Your wrist should be floating above the and parallel to the keyboard. Last is your head. Face the screen with your head slightly tilted forward and keep your eye focus on the copy you are typing. So from whatever the thing by which we are typing, whether it's a notebook or a copy or notes or anything, it's always have to be beside keyboard. It always have to be near the keyboard so that we did not get so much stress to see and type. So remember, height of a table chair should be such that you are comfortable with your feet, legs, arms position as explained earlier. Now our last topic, which is other guidelines. The first guideline is finger to key mapping. Press key only with the finger for which they have given and reserved correct. So we always have to press keys from those particular finger which are actually reserved. Second, speed. Build your typing speed gradually in the initial stage. Getting your fingers to the key mapping right is important. Yes, from starting the speed is not important. We can say important is key mapping, that you should learn the keys. You should know that from which finger you have to type which key. That is actually important. Limit your hand and finger movement and keep them close to the base position. This improves typing speed. And next, apply force while typing. Yes, we do not have to apply. We always have to press keys with a very soft hand. Don't press the key very hard. Try to use minimum force possible. And last is, don't look the keys. This is very important. If you have not followed this particular point, then you never can type in a good speed. So don't look at the keys when you are typing. Use the projection on the F and J keys to find the home rows keys. So I hope class you all are good and safe. That's all for today. Thank you very much.